Hey everyone, hang on while I set the live up. Okay, so I'll be right back and I'm going to mute the mic. Alrighty? There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome in. The mic was muted because I was setting up the channel. So, y'all, that was funny. Hey, hey, Enchantress, what is up? What is up? How are y'all? I need my water. Now, if there's something weird with the mic, you have to let me know. I'm using the mic because I have a fan, because it's supposed to be 105 today, and my house gets hot. So that's why. That's why I have it. And I am hot right now. So this is how it goes. Okay, I may put my hair up before this is all over. Where do I look? Do I look here? Do I look there? Do I look over there? I don't know. I forgot. I'm probably going to shake the camera because you're on my table. What are you eating? Is it good? I hope it's good. My house got to like 80 something degrees the other day. And the day before that, well, a few days before that, it got to like, I don't know, 90 something degrees. I was like, holy shit. I don't like it. But it just can't keep up. It's just so hot. It's so hot. So it's a dry heat. Like Mother Nature's dry heaving. So I'm not complaining. I'm very lucky. I'm very, very blessed. So anyway, how are you guys doing? Are you good? Should I look here? Is this how I look? I'm sorry. Am I pointing at you? Do I look in this direction or this direction? Hi, Cass. I should put my glasses on, but it has a horrible reflection. And they kind of messed them up. You look there, right there, right, right here, right there, right here. I need to mark my phone. Yes, that direction. I kept thinking, I'm going to wait till it's a cool day, but, it's summer, so it's summer. The farthest. Here? That's right. That's my right. That's your left. That's my right. That's your left. That's my right and your left. What's over here? What do you see? Anything new creeping behind me? What do you see? What do you see? Right here? Is this where I look? There's the camera. Right there. Is that it? Right there. Am I looking at y'all? Do you see me right here? I see a skeleton. Yes. Yes. Some wonderful person from the coven, Emma donated money for this lovely Skelly here. So, and he's currently going under initiation. He's being initiated. I caught him, and now he's being initiated. So he's tied over here. He didn't think I'd do it, but I did. I did. So, yeah. Yeah, his name isn't Scully, by the way. He has a different name. We're working on it. We've gone through a few. We've gone through a few. But I don't feel like calling him Spider, you know? I mean, Spider? Daniel, Ted. um, we've talked about different ones, like Jester, but it reminds with Chester, and then you go there, I've walked in the room that he's been sitting in, and I just randomly call him names like Greg, you know, Spike, Mike. See whatever kind of fits. Chester, Cletus, Max, Maximilius, Solomon. That's a good one. Um, what else? Brutus Maximus, Vlad. I kind of like Vlad. And then we started talking about the impaler part and the different impalings. Malachi, that's good. He's developing a little personality. He's honest. I'm sorry, I keep touching the mic. He's honestly not that heavy, but he has joints. I could go over there and flop his legs around. He would love that. He would love that, man. Flop him around. Brutus Maximus. That's a good one. So, but right now he's in initiation. And so far, he's been okay. He's been all right. Valentino, Tino, TT. Yeah, so he's going to be doing different things for a while and stuff like that. So, Casanova. Maybe change his name every time until one sticks, right? So, yeah, we're going to work on his name, and we're going to do some fun stuff. He's going to be a reoccurring theme. So, but right now he's paying his dues. So, I got hair in my mouth. So anyway, we're going to be doing a mystery pick a card. And we're going to use my collage deck here, and I'm going to shuffle them up, and we're going to go from there. So I think I'm going to do 4 stacks. So we'll have 4 stacks today. Yeah. So it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. And by mystery, I mean anything can come forward. So any kind of message, it can be tea, it can be spiritual, it can be whatever comes forward. I like these because it's like a wild card. So I really didn't think about shaking the camera. So let's kind of get into it. And these have all kinds of cards, like every kind. So I just mixed them all together. So let's get into it. We have a lot to cover. Get comfortable. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Come back when your time comes. I may pull charms for some and I may not for others. Okay. And, you know, do what you do. Okay. We'll see what comes forward and how it goes. All right. I'm going to pull from this giant for the first group. All right. Give me the card for group 1, please. What? Give me the symbol. Oh, okay. Ooh, NASA. NASA is group 1. I don't know if I ever used this card. So this is cool. So you got NASA. All right. Let's move along. I'll show them again. Okay. Let's move along. Okay. I'm going to take part of this one and part of this one because I have so many. So I'm kind of just mixing them up. Okay. Tell me about my group 2. Group 2. Give me the card for group 2. Group 2. What is the card for group 2? What is the card for group 2? Okay. Oh, that was fast. We have a heart. It's a human heart with ventricles and everything. So NASA is 1. This human heart is 2. Okay. So that's where we're at. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have to write all this down. Okay. So now I'm going to take from another group and another group, kind of mix these up. And we're going to shuffle, shuffle. All right. And pull. Tell me about my group 3. Give me the symbol for group. Okay, that flipped. Okay. P.S. I love you. All right. So we have, I can't remember which way you guys are. Okay. So you'll have to forgive me if these are backwards. If they're backwards to you, I'm sorry. We have one more pile to get. We have NASA, the human heart, and P.S. I love you. All right. One more group. One more group. And I kind of feel called to pull it over here. Over here. Out of this. Just out of this. And then I need to figure it out. Tell me about this last group here. Tell me about this last group. Tell me about this last group. Well, that one kind of flew out. It's this. The city. Okay, so I apologize if this is backwards. Okay, we have P.S. I love you. The human heart. Okay. Let me get them, and then I'll use both my hands. Okay. All right. Is that right? NASA, the human heart. P.S. I love you. And the city. Now I can do this right here. I can get a good look. That human heart is brutal. Now behind NASA is an astronaut. I don't know if y'all can make that out. Okay. Now let's look at these two. Now, interesting thing about this card is I saved it. It was damaged, and I didn't want to get rid of it. I don't know why. Okay, let's look at them all again. I want to make sure you guys get a good, since this is live. I know it's not perfect, but here we are. Hmm. These are so interesting. All right. And you can always pause a live. I'm not going to just jump in. I'm going to make a few adjustments here. So you can always pause it. Hey, Alba. How are you? Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're really just getting started. Feel free. I think you can pause this live if you need to just kind of freeze frame these pics here. All right. Okay. Well, let me get set up for the first one. And yeah, you're right on time. You're right on time. I love doing that. I love taking all the collages and kind of shuffling them around. And, I encourage you, if your pick isn't for a while, come on back. Come on back. All right. Uh, you're free to come in and out. When you come back, feel free to visit, and cameras are here, and talk amongst yourselves and things like that. This is a community, and so yeah, so I'm going to mute the mic and get cards set up for my first draw, and I will be right back. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Can everyone hear me? I hope so. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello. Hi, Victor. Hi, Cyrena. Hi, Angel. Okay, good. I'm glad everybody can hear me. We're going to get started with group 1, all right, which is NASA. Okay, so get ready. NASA. There's actually an astronaut behind the word. And of course, I was drawn to my alien cards, of course. And I got to tell you, the energy feels very paranormal. It feels very otherworldly. You know, NASA, of course, that feels otherworldly, but um, it's more than that. Because let's be honest, you know, NASA, right? Um, this feels mystical. It feels unusual. Um, so let's get some cards. Tell me about this mystical energy. It lurks in the shadow. It may lurk in the shadows of your room or your mind. It may meet you in the in between. We have the tall whites: uncertainty, distrust, guarded. Energy that you don't trust, of course, because it's strange, it's unusual. Um, and I feel like for some of you, it may not come in the form of like a being, but an energy that feels very abnormal, different. Okay. We have Syrians B, responsibilities, lessons growing up, as if you're testing a spirit, as if you're testing an unknown. There's no more just taking things for what they are. You understand some things lurk in the shadows for protection, and some things lurk in the shadows because they're predators. Crop circles, messages, curiosity, and signs. And you see signs lining up, weird things, unusual things. Sometimes it feels kind of like there's a script running underneath your life. These energies feel very expansive. They feel very much like Jupiter energy. They feel weird, um, because they're here to expand your consciousness, to expand your ideas of self. They're here to challenge you in new ways. And it doesn't have to be a being, although um, it can just be an energy that rises in your life that you find that you must move into this very weird energy of rising up into something completely new and expansive within yourself. And you don't trust it. You're guarded with it because it's new. Now, some of you may experience paranormal things, energies manifesting. bending of material presences, like bending, because I feel like there's bending of the ability to be here requires like some kind of bending of atoms or something like that. It's a very weird thing to kind of try to explain. Let me get a drink. Warp. The word is I'm looking for is warp. Warp. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. Um, you may close your eyes and begin to see geometric figures. Okay. Um, you may begin or have seen orbs with geometric figures. Okay. Um, and this is something that you may dream about. Um, understand that some of this is activations of expansion of your consciousness. You may start to see this in meditations, and whatever your practice is. These are new awarenesses of the energy of life, the energy of creation, the energy of your truth, the flow that is within in everything. These are divine activations, and they don't look like crop circles necessarily, but they definitely are. I'm seeing like Merkaba, things like that. They don't have to look like that. You know, we have all kinds of, they look a little bit like Tibetan, but not. Um, and you may see them when you close your eyes. They may flash. You may dream of them. You may start to have dreams where you hear music. You may not be able to explain the music that you're hearing. Okay. This is frequency. This is a you're in astral. Okay, you're dreaming. Your presence may be experiencing a very strong astral presence, and you are experiencing a very real frequency. And you may wake up and not be able to explain it. When you see the frequency or feel the frequency, you may see these visuals, okay? And they may flash beings to you that you are familiar with. They may flash. Different geometric figures, but it's definitely a personal kind of activation, um, to help you expand your knowledge so that you can trust yourself, um, to know what decisions are good and who to trust, basically, um, and to trust energies, to be able to feel the energies more deeply, so you know the energies you can trust. Okay. Um, so it's a leveling up of the ability to feel energy, to move energy, and to move it in a way that doesn't require even like hand movements. This is moving energy at like a quantum type level, and moving it in, if you choose to moving it in a bigger way. It's a different kind of energy. Okay. Um, and it's one that everyone can do, but not everybody wants to, right? But you can definitely use it to your advantage. Tell me more about this. This is something that, um, a lot of you can do naturally. It's a latent ability. And if you have black material of any kind, um, and you turn your lights down and you want to see your aura and you want to see the activity of the energy that you're working with, place your hands in front of the black material and begin to work with the energies, begin to work with your aura, and begin to open up your consciousness to where you can begin to see the energies manifest for you so you can begin to understand how the flow works for you. All right. If that hits, that's you, then that's you. But understand that you're working at a different level. This is consciousness. Okay. This is a big step up. This is what they don't want you to do. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, this is what they do not want you to do. They do not want you to evolve this level of heavy lifting. All right, let's get another one here. Tell me more. Okay, we have Visca Pisces, Divine Feminine, Birthing, Fertility. This right here is powerful. This is creation. This is being able to birth something new through vision, through vibration. Vibration is how everything really is. The atoms are vibrating right now. Okay, vibration is really reality. Okay, in so many ways. This is a vibration of creation, of new life. Some of you may begin to see something like this in around you. Okay, you may be drawn to this. Okay, you may see it like this. All right. Don't be afraid of this symbol, okay? It really is just a symbol of creation. And I feel like a lot of that divine feminine creation, creative force is part of this activation, pulling in more creation, more creative energy. The act of creation is divine, okay? If you're baking a cake or creating a masterpiece, it doesn't matter. It's divine. And when you do these things and you think of the divine feminine and you do it in their name, it creates wonderful energy. It creates more divine feminine energy. It creates more energy of creation. The more you do this, the more it builds in your life. And you connect more deeply with this creative energy. You can call it what you will. Call it the creatrix, the creator, the whatever, but it is feminine in nature. All right. And I feel like this is showing up for you for a reason. Okay. All right. This one has flipped. We have fire element, warrior, passion, fearlessness. Okay. You may be a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Leo. All right. And I feel like this reminds me of protection more than anything for you, Group 1. I feel like with all of this going on, with all of this intense energy, I feel like it's really important for you to protect yourself and never let protection pass, like, go unnoticed, okay? Because people will try to interfere with this. This is something they don't want you to do. What do I mean by they? Those who have a lot to lose from a lot of people doing this, leveling up, learning how to do things on a larger scale, things like that. All right. So they don't want you to do this. They don't want you to learn how to do it. They don't want you to teach other people how to do it. Because honestly, once you really open up to it, the veil is thin. So once you open up to it and you start to see, then, and you start to show other people, then things happen, right? Things happen. I'm drinking green tea, Arizona green tea. You want to sip? You want to sip? It's good for you. Ooh, nice. Nice. I like to drink these because they have a little honey in them, and it's good for your throat. So I have water though, so I'll be drinking that too. So let's get you a few tarot cards. I love these tarot cards, group one, and then we'll move on to group two. Tell me more about group two. Tell me more. You're not group two, group one. We have the Four of Wands here. Four of Wands. All right. Tell me what. This is my favorite Four of Wands card. Look, you have a spaceship with eyeballs. It is so cool, like you're going on a trip. Like things are going to get good for you. You're going on a trip, all right, to outer space. Your consciousness, your evolution is going to be so amazing. There are so many good things for you. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. I see doors. I see doors. I see, what is that? I see a gate. I see doors. I see a gate. I see a path being made. Tell me about this. Tell me about it. Like a portal, and you're going to get in that spaceship. Are you expecting a ride somewhere? Are you expecting a ride somewhere? The Ace of Wands, no reversals, and the Five of Wands. It's been kind of rough. It's been rough around here. Yeah. It's almost like you really need something to work out. You really do. You need that ace. What do they say? Ace in the hole? Is that what they say? You need this to work out. Don't play with me. I hear don't play with me. I need this spaceship. I need this house. I need this job. I've been fighting. I've been working. I've been doing it, and I'm tired. I feel with this Five of Wands, this feels like exhaustion to me. This feels like somebody who's been fighting, fighting, fighting. Tell me more about NASA. NASA needs to take off in a real spaceship to real outer space. Okay, let me get these three. Three of Pentacles. I don't take reversals on this one. Seven of Wands. Okay. And the Chariot. I love this Chariot. Isn't it cool? Listen, it's gonna work out, okay? It's gonna work out for you. But group one, it's gonna be a little work. Okay? It's gonna be a little work. It's gonna take some time. Um, and I think how it's going to work out is you're going to have some kind of inspiration. There's going to be some kind of moment. Um, I don't feel like anyone's going to like give it to you. I feel like you're earning it, and something's going to come through people seeing your work. Okay, so you're on the right track, but it's not an instant thing. I feel like this Chariot isn't really fast. Okay, look, he's walking on these little stilt things, and it's kind of rocky. And, he's on the path, but it feels very Pentacles, this Chariot. All right, so it's coming, but it's going to be a little slower Chariot. All right. Okay, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope that was helpful and whatnot and things. Blah, blah, blah. I appreciate y'all. I do, I do. Ames. Um, I've been called Aim, which I don't like that. I didn't like being called Aim. Do you remember? Is Aim toothpaste still around? I also got called Knight Rider. I don't want to talk about it. Like the show Knight Rider. Aim. Meeker. What did somebody call me? They called me something else I did not like, I did not care for. And I walked away. I left them on the dance floor or at a movie theater. I can't remember. Call me Shorty or something. I don't know. It was terrible. Munchkin. Yeah. He called me Munchkin. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done with you. We're not doing it. Don't call me Munchkin. He was really tall. So I don't care. Don't call me Munchkin. I don't care. Buddy. Munchkin. No, I am not a Munchkin. I think it's about 85 degrees now in my house. Surfboard. I was so mad. I was his ride. I picked him up and he calls me Munchkin. Usually, listen, I don't do that. I don't call men. I don't pick them up and take them on a date. But I made an exception, okay? And I wasn't very happy about it. And then he has the nerve to call me Munchkin. No. So, needless to say, I went home. Yeah, Vicky. It's just some things, you know. I was already put out. I was already put out. So, when I was younger, I was not nice, y'all. I was mean to boys. I was very mean. I was. I was very mean. Munchkin. Well, when your dad, if you have a good relationship, that's good, right? But yeah, don't call me Munchkin. Well, like I would leave them on the dance floor, you know, like I did some bad things. Oops, sorry. I spit coke in one guy's face. I This guy told me not to pull his cassette tape out of the cassette thing, and I pulled it out, and he couldn't fix it. I I've done some bad things, y'all. I have done some bad things, and I've gotten really lucky and not been caught. But I should have been caught. Let's say I should have. Yep. Yep. I was a girl that if you had problems with somebody in a club, I was that one. I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. Well, I'm a Libra and a Leo, moon and Leo rising. So, what do you think? I'm a tussler. I used to tussle. I would tussle with you. Yeah. I did some horrible things to people. But I'm better now. Yeah, I'm better now. I'm bet I well, for the most part. Oops, sorry. I was not nice. I wasn't nice. I had a lot of bad things happen, and then I was just like a total and complete bitch. If you didn't do what I liked, I would be like, no. I just was so over it. I was so done. So, yeah. Well, it made me who I am. And I've also done, I'll tell you, I've done, things. So I'm trying to keep this not, I'm trying not to do 18 plus. Okay, so, all right. So here we go. Group two at an hour. Okay. Who can talk the most? Your Auntie Amy. Group two, the human heart. Why does this feel so? I don't know. It feels so much. I feel so much with this. I feel, I don't know. I feel emotions, but I feel drawn to the toxic tarot deck, not tarot deck, at the oracle deck. So it feels like we're dealing with heavy emotions here. Whew. Feels like heavy emotions. It feels kind of raw. I feel, it feels like my heart is numb, a little numb. I'm a little numb. I'm, it's raw and numb, as if I've taken on as much as I can. I am so burdened, like I'm stripped bare. I'm stripped bare. I miss how it used to be. I miss how it used to be when every day wasn't so painful. Rusty and crusty, looking like a train wreck, moves like a sloth, but thinks they are a Mercedes, putting on the show, trying to function in a dysfunctional world, trying to keep it together. Because I have a family, what am I supposed to do? But man, it hurts. It hurts. How am I supposed to dream? How am I supposed to move forward? What am I supposed to tell my kids? We just keep faking things. And I hear and I see horses, like horses with horseshoes, and they're beating down a path. And it's running. They're running. And there's a lot of them. Mouth of lies. Whatever they say is either untruth or straight up made up lies. There's so much heartbreak. There's so much pain. There's so much. I have pulled this together one too many times. I've been required to do this one too many times, and I can't do it. Tell me about these lies. Tell me about the lies. Okay, I'm going to use Lilith's deck for you. Tell me about these lies, this betrayal. How am I supposed to function like this? How am I supposed to function when I can't believe anyone? Tell me about the lies. Are they lying still? This one kind of wants to come out, but the Hangman. They're hiding behind old lies. Old lies. They're hiding behind an old story they're trying to keep alive. And their memory is rusty. Tell me about this love here. Is this a different energy? I feel confusion in this heart. I feel like part of you still wants this connection, but the betrayal is so deep here. Yeah, this person is very unfaithful. And there's definitely some kind of addiction or behavior that they cannot stop, and they won't stop. And they literally wait for others to kind of make the decision about what they're going to do. Like, are you going to stay with me? Are you going to leave? Are you going to punish me in some kind of way for my behavior? But on the outside of this is them trying to manifest relationship. Okay. But the truth is that you have been so stripped down by this cycle, by this person, by this relationship, that your heart desperately needs healing. This is a person that needs TLC. Spirit is coming in, ancestors coming in, and this cycle of repetitive pain, repetitive sorrow, repetitive hopelessness is eating away at this heart chakra, this state of being, the state of really feeling okay in the world, um, the state of being able to accept and receive love, becoming numb, becoming a person who can't be present anymore. And so it's time to make room in your life for healing, for you. You have to make yourself a priority no matter who it pisses off. And I feel like for you, it will piss people off, okay? Just straight up. It'll make them angry, it will trigger them. Um, Tell me about the people around Group 2. Tell me about the people around Group 2. We have a King of Swords here. You have a King of Swords here. This King of Swords is not, this isn't a good person. This is somebody who's very harsh and judgmental and critical. This is a critic. This is somebody who is not supportive, coming in with the devil. And this is somebody who, when you say, I don't know, tell me which way you want to go when I've been bad. This is the one that says, stay in the cycle. Stay in the cycle. Don't leave the cycle because it feeds me. Tell me more. The 9 of people, this worry, this grief, this suffering, losing hope here, not being able to focus. You have got to make time in your life for you, period. All these wonderful things want to blossom for you, but you have to make time to heal yourself. You have to make time for that. Whoops. Let me get a few cards here for you. Tell me about this healing. It starts with you. Nothing can happen from your ancestors, from your guides, until you make time, until you tell people no. And you're going to have to tell more people no, because there is a lot of pain here. There's a lot of sorrow. You may have had a loss that cut really deep. You may be mourning more than one people, persons, groups. It's okay. It's okay. It takes as long as it takes, right? You're a human being carrying a lot. We have devotee 22, uh, inspiration, acquire, emerge. Group 2, you needed to vote some time to yourself. You need to become a devotee of self. And I know it sounds selfish, but it's not. It's time for you to literally ritualize, develop a practice of taking care of yourself, making time for yourself. Okay. Now, in that, you can make a practice of devoting time to, your spirituality, to meditation, to prayer, to chanting, whatever. But it's important that you focus on healing yourself. And there's a lot of different modalities, there's a lot of different ways. And sometimes the best way to start is to get quiet. Let your brain quiet down. Let your system just be quiet. A nervous system that hasn't been quiet for a long time needs to be quiet. It needs to be still. For me, that was one of the hardest things, the silence, the stillness. I didn't know what to do with it. Sometimes I still don't. But experiencing it in nature, you can start to notice things like birds and animals and things like that. It can be very healing. but you have to be open to those things. Go see a professional if you need to. Go do what you need to do to take care of yourself because you're worthy of that. And honestly, you can't continue to go at the speed you're going. And I'm not talking about putting on a face mask, okay, and taking a bubble bath. I'm talking about true care of the self. We're talking about nourishing the self, nourishing the soul. That's how we heal. Seeing beyond the physical, seeing beyond that. Yes, those things are good, okay, but we have to go deeper. We have to go deeper. And that's what you're called to do, Group 2, is go deeper. You're going to have to cry. You're going to have to let the emotions out of this heart. Because I tell you, there's a lot there. And if you don't feel safe crying, go get you a piece of like an art book, okay, a sketch pad. Go get you some pencils and sketch. Just kind of put the emotion into the, I'm trying to explain something, it's very hard. Put the emotion into what you're drawing. And it doesn't have to make sense. You don't have to draw a house. You don't have to draw anything. Just get the paper and put the emotion into it. If you can't cry, if you can't get angry, if you feel like you can't do those things, start allowing yourself time. Go run, go whatever it is. Start allowing your body to release those things. Okay, it will be healing. Go see a professional that will help you as well. I'm going to get these 2 cards. Divine, connect, stabilize, personify. Yeah, I feel that here. A stabilization of your energy. A stabilization of your energy through practice, devotion to self. Through devotion to self, you find the things that are meaningful to you. You find devotion to another practice, perhaps a spirituality, perhaps an art form, perhaps a new business, perhaps the love of your life, perhaps all those things. But it helps you find new levels of self, and it helps you stabilize. It helps you find clarity on things that you never thought you'd find clarity on. We have illusionist, spellbound, revamping. What is that word? Unveil. There we go. This is hard because I feel like for many of you through this process, there is so many illusions revealed. This is hard. This is the hard part. This is the part that is difficult, and it's difficult every day. But you're used to difficult. You're used to dreams crashing around you, right? And, I want to say that these illusions are different. They're not the towers that you once had. These are towers on a different level. They're disappointments on a broader scale. For many of you, the disappointments have given you a kind of clarity that other people don't have. Understand that's knowledge. That's knowledge. That's wisdom that you have that other people do not have. Use it to your advantage, always. Always use that to your advantage. All right? Okay, Group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed doing this one for you. Alrighty. So I'm going to set these aside and shuffle these cards up. Take a little break. I got to get up and walk around. It's getting hot, so he goes through the comments too. So okay. Alrighty. Okay. Hey everyone. I'm so glad you're all here. Boyfriend Snoopy. That's funny. I'm gonna go get me a drink because I am hot. I'm super hot. What am I doing with my hands? Amy, don't do that. What am I doing with my hands? Y'all, okay, I'll be right back. Okay. My cards are sliding around. So hang on. They're so slick. I just come on now. Behave. Behave. Oh, I'm sitting them on a rock. That's why. A crystal. Okay, that's why. All right. Excuse me. Okay, where is my there we go. All right. No, these. Okay. Well, I'll be all right. Well, okay. Yes, I love you. Group 3. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Okay. Okay. This feels like there's some tea here. All right. So, um, Spirit said to start off with the undead oracle. So that's where we're going to go. All right. So let's get into it. Tell me about my group 3. Tell me about my group 3. P.S. I love you. Sounds like it feels and sounds like a mixed, a mixed bag. Like, yeah, I love them. I love them. Yeah, I do love them. I do love them. But we'll see what goes, what happens from this. Okay. We have the innocent warning. Look carefully. The scientist warning. Something brewing. Suspicious. P.S. I love you, but I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious. P.S. I love you, but you know, you know how it goes. All right, tell me more about this. This is someone really smart, okay? Um, Tell me more about this energy here. It feels emotionally manipulative, and I feel like for no reason. Like there doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of motive here, just someone who is almost mean by nature. We have covering up for their two-faced good for nothing bruh. Crash. Let me get my glasses. Their actions tend to have a rippling effect on others. Yeah. I think this person may not be a matriarch, but they have a matriarchal vibe, okay, about them. They may just be really in their feminine energy. Bitch, bitch. Unslick Rick slides into DMs but gets stuck on red. Um, I think people are uncomfortable with this person, and I feel like they're just manipulative emotionally and could be with money. Tell me more about this. What's the message here? What is the message? Tell me. Tell me. I feel like the ancestors want to talk about it. Death. Yeah, I feel like this is ancestor energy coming forward. Mm. I'm seeing like boats, but they're like giant rowboats. I feel another spirit here. It is an underworld spirit as well. Tell me more. This is coming in to transform. The Knight of Wands, coming in to make change. Feels like quickly. It feels like quickly and in your favor. But with the Death card comes loss. So tell me about the loss before the gain. There's a leap you're going to have to make. There's a leap to get away from this energy. The Four of Hazards, the Seven of Wands. I feel trepidation, which I don't use that word. I feel untrustworthy, like the path is untrustworthy. I feel the ancestors here coming in with support or another energy coming in with support, saying, you know, I'm present, but you must ask for intervention. You must ask for them to help you. What do you ask them for? What would you ask them for? It'll be different, but many of you need to have courage, okay, to make the leap, to move away, like emotionally, from this negativity, this insincerity, this insincerity. They literally are. I mean, this card says innocence here. Innocent. The innocent. You don't owe this energy, this bitch, anything. Okay? You don't owe them anything. And the love here in this group is really about the love that you need to have for yourself, okay? To make the leap. Tell me more about this. We have justice, as I choke, we have justice and the Ace of Cups. This is going to be so good for you. Listen, if you have something to say, you need to say it, okay? Whatever is holding you back from speaking your truth, you need to speak it, okay? I can feel it knotted up. You need to speak your truth. You need to come forward, okay? Because it's going to bring you justice. Whatever this expression is, whatever you're holding back, don't hold it back, okay? Your justice, your balance is coming. And listen to me. Who's on the platter? Who's on the platter, right? In the end, that's how it will be. In the end, okay? You're going to get your cup, platter, hand. You're going to get that, okay? You're going to get your justice. You're going to get your due. You're going to become more balanced, all right? But you have to understand that this innocence here, your aura field holds this energy. And, I feel it. It's very, it's very bright. It's a very bright white. And I don't even want to use the word white. Okay. It's very clear. It's a color of clear light. Um, and it is unique. I think because you've managed to keep your light around people who don't mean you well. All right. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Angel. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how do I do that? Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So I feel like you need to know that you deserve the good things that are coming for you. I think the aura around you, I feel like the more that you get in touch with this bright light energy, I think the more you'll understand that the good in life is really a part of your energy. It's a part of you. Oh, thank you. Ah, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. So this energy is a part of you. The good energy in the world is a part of you. What you experience is a part of you, and it's a part of your aura. And I feel like when you connect with the good, what you vibe with as good, okay, I think, and it feels like it increases your vibration. It increases this innocent vibration. Um, and for some of you, you may vibe with some very wholesome things. Um, like animals and things like that. And that really helps you vibrate at a different frequency, probably different now than it was before. So I think it feels like it's part of this cup. It's part of your justice. All right. It's part of your healing. It's part of this new cycle where this fakeness, this insincerity is kind of like removed from your aura. It's like removed from your energy field where you're feeling things more deeply, you're sensing things more deeply. And it's a different way of existing in the world. It's a frequency shift. And it's a frequency shift kind of, I can't say up, it's almost internal. It's like an inner shift. It's just very different. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for you, group 3. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed doing that one for you. Let's see. What else? What else? We have one more, don't we? The city. The city. Woo. The city. I appreciate you so much for your donation. Did I drink all that? I sure did. I drank all my tea. Alrighty. Let me see about what are we gonna do for the city? What do we feel for the city? I thought the other one was gonna go a different direction, but the city. Group 4. Let me write this down. 0142. Okay. I didn't go too long on group 3. Okay. Let's see. I should have done initials. All right. This is group 4, not group 3. Did I say group 3? Okay. I get used to doing 4 stacks. Okay. This is group 4, the city. The city. And we're going to see what comes forward for you guys. As you can see, I saved it. This card has been through it. It's not just any city. It's a pretty city that's been through a lot. Okay? So let's see what kind of city she is. All right, let's go. Tell me about this city. She's pretty, but she's been through a lot. All right, tell me about the city. She's been through a lot. She's glittery. Tell me about it. I want to know. Many people. Okay. We have get out, escape, and leaving. Okay, I feel that. I feel that. Okay. We have karmic, dark entity. Okay. We have storyteller, intrigue, fascination. Okay. Ghost phone, phone call, text, email. We have parked cars, staying put, no movement. There's several messages in this last group here. Of course. Creator, uninvited, a creeper, I'm sorry. Uninvited guest, uncomfortable. Okay. Kettle, simmering, divine timing. Best award, acknowledgement, recognition. Okay, there's a lot going on here. So let's see. I'm picking up on the dark entity. Get out, escaping. Creeper, uninvited guest. Okay. Ooh, what happened here? What the hell happened here? You got a creeper. You got somebody creeping. There is several more energies here, so just let that be known. Okay, so we have a creeper energy, maybe online, might be in your life. You might have kicked them out. You might have blocked them. You might have said, no. This is a karmic person. Okay, any way it goes. And I feel like if you've blocked them, if you've kicked them out, okay, whatever you've done, they're still there. Okay, their energy is still there. All right, tell me about this. Give me the Cabbage Patch Kids or Garbage Pail Kids. All right, tell me about this creeper. Tell me about this creeper. I want to know. We want to know about this creeper. Some of you literally have this person going by your house. Okay, if you know this person in real life, like they do a drive by, real quick. You may have kids with them. and you're just trying to like exist. You're just trying to exist, and it's very difficult. Um, it's very karmic. Some of you have somebody who is just, it's almost like you wonder, have we burnt up the energy yet? Like, aren't we done? Aren't we done? Aren't we done? Aren't we through? Like, aren't we through with this? Tell me more. Okay. We have judgment. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This whole thing. Okay. I'm not taking reverses. We have the Knight of Coins. This Knight of Coins is different because he's spilling out coins and he's got some flies around here. This is, to me, gossip. Okay. This is like people chitty chatting. All right. And it really feels like there's people talking, gossip, phone, people chitty chatting. So this entity is talking to people, or talking to people maybe about you making them move out, or you blocking them, or not having access, or something like that. Um, and I feel like, tell me, I feel like we have the Fool. I feel like there's conversations like, I'm trying to get away from him, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, like projecting what you're trying to do upon themselves and saying, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, but really they're not. Okay, they're creeping on you, um, and they are not letting go. They're not letting go. We have the Moon. They are a little delusional about it. Okay, they're definitely lying to themselves about the situation. Um, they may convince themselves that there's been a misunderstanding. They may do this by talking to people and saying things that aren't true, and then convincing themselves that there's been a misunderstanding. All right. Um, Tell me more about this. And we have the Page of Swords. So I feel like this person really wants to talk to you, okay? But there's an immaturity here. There is an inability to have. There's an inability to have grown up conversations about grown up emotions and grown up things. Okay. So blocking this person, getting your distance from this person, whatever you did was a really good thing. But this person kind of lives in illusion. Okay. All right. Um, so let's look at this other energy here. Let's see. Oh, where did that go? I thought I got me another tea. I guess I put it over there. Hang on. I think I drank it all. Okay. All right. Let's look at this one over here. We have simmering, divine timing, acknowledge recognition, intrigue, fascination, storyteller. And we have staying put, movement, no movement. Okay. I feel like for some of you, there's something going on in your life that, is not moving, it's stagnant. And it's something that you've put, you know, work into. And I feel like for some of you, you've almost gotten peace about it being still. You're just like, it's fine. It doesn't have to move. It doesn't have to go anywhere. Um, you know, it's okay because I enjoy this. I want to do this. Like, you've gotten to a place of peace about it. If you haven't, then this is kind of where you're going, okay? Where you kind of get peace about your journey, where your practice has taken you, where your art has taken you. And there isn't this like push. There's more like this be being in whatever it is and enjoying the ability to do whatever this is. And it's different for all of you. Some of it is just being in the presence of being a parent or being an artist or being a creator or being whatever. Okay. Um, and it really is a move of just accepting this phase of your life, okay, where you are, and finding peace there. And I feel like Group 4 has some highly super creative people here who um, maybe hasn't tapped into those moments of just enjoying being creative, just enjoying the process of creation, revisiting their process of creation, revisiting how they do things, seeing more innovation in how they create things, seeing new ways of creating things, thinking outside the box, seeing new pathways of creation and being brave with it. While you sit in this kind of incubator that you create space for you to be more creative. You create space in your life to blossom so that you understand the value of what you're doing. You understand how important it is so that when you're ready to move your creation into the world, you can do it in a way that not only helps yourself, but it helps other people because you understand that bringing creation, whatever it is, into the world helps people. It nurtures people. It inspires people. Maybe it feeds people. Maybe it clothes people. Whatever it is, it's important. Human beings creating things right now is important. Human creations are unique. They cannot be copied. And more, they are going to be special, unique. Your flaws are going to mean something. Your art that is imperfect is going to mean something. Your music that's scratchy, your music that's flawed, gonna mean something. Your bread that isn't perfect, gonna mean something. All of that's gonna mean something. So take time, honor whatever this path is, whatever this time is for you, because it's coming. The acknowledgement, the validation, okay? The moment where you say, I feel good about this. I feel good. I feel rich in a way that I didn't think I could. I feel better. I feel better because I really have tapped in to this creative source within. And I know now that I can exist. I can exist in this place of creation and happiness. And I know that I will be taken care of. However it works. However it works, because you will have worked with the energy of creation. That's magic. That is magic. You engage with it when you create. You don't understand where some of it comes from. When you are in active creation, when you are in flow, some of that stuff just comes in. You don't know where it comes from. That's a good thing to reflect on. That's a good thing to think about. Let's get a few cards here. Tell me about the acknowledgement and reward for Group 4. Tell me about this acknowledgement and reward for Group 4. We have storyteller, intrigue, fascination. Some of you guys have some important things to say. All right? Really important things. We have the Page of Cups, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Nine of Swords. So you've been through it. You've been through a little bit of hell, haven't you? The nine, not the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands. You've been through a lot of hell, and you're ready to go again. You're a little hyper vigilant. You're a little like, you know what? I've been through it. Whatever. Bring it. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. I don't know about that. Bring it to me. I don't trust this recovery. You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Acknowledgement, reward. I think you've been at it so long that recovery is very difficult. Receiving acknowledgement and reward is very difficult. Okay. I think um, I think that's something you need to work on is receiving good things, receiving acknowledgement, receiving compliments, um, receiving reward. All right, because it is definitely coming in for you. Um, and I feel like the universe is going to bring people to you to give you things. And they may not be big things to help you learn how to receive and not scramble to give something back, just to learn to receive. It can be very difficult, okay? Very, very difficult. There we go. It's so hard to receive things. And that's part of the issue here, okay? Oh, it's very hard to receive things. Three of Swords, the Devil. It's very hard to receive things. You have had you've had heartbreak with super aggressive people, bad situations. Yeah, they give you things. Toxic, dysfunctional energy here, right? Small things. Could never trust a gift. Could never trust them because there'd always be a fight or something come up. It always left you heartbroken. So this is the healing. This is the healing through receiving. And the only way to heal this is through receiving. Okay. You got to receive it. You got to let people help you. You got to let people give to you. And I know it's hard, but that's what you got to do. All right. Let's see what, oh, let's pull these cards for you. Tell me more. Tell me more for my group 4. I've pulled the Devil card several times today. You guys, they have some father issues coming up as well. We have Cage. Freedom, release, reclaiming your power. This is very important. Being able to receive really is about reclaiming your power. Some of you guys need to do a calling back your power, like ritual, prayer, chant, spell, whatever. You need to call your power back from people. It will definitely help you be able to receive. Call your power back from everyone. You can, make it fancy, get you some candles, different color candles that represent different kinds of power, different kinds of energy. If you have specific people you're going to call it back from, you can, say their name, you can write their names, but just be general about it. Light the candles, do the prayer, chant, whatever, and, visualize the energy coming back to you. You can do it with your hands, your mind, your whatever. Okay. But call your power back. And group 4, really do that before you do anything else. I think you'll find that you feel better. all of us need to occasionally do this kind of thing because we interact with people, okay, and we dream and we go to different places and all that good stuff. So, call your power back. We have Beast 33, conflict, competition, oppressors. Yeah, you have competition. You have people at least who think they're competition. I don't feel like you're really competing with anyone, but I feel like you've had competition. I feel like you may have been oppressed in a way that people didn't really get to see what you've done. Um, and I feel like that might be part of feeling kind of broken, feeling, like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. But know that it's going to pay off, okay? But be patient with yourself. We have serpent, rebirth, unconventionality. Listen, not conformity. It's really super important that you be true to the weirdest part of you. Okay, and I mean the legal part, but it's important that you take your mask off. Okay, be the goofy you, be the true you, show up as you. Okay, so the people that are meant for you can find you. You can't call in your tribe, you can't call in your people if you're wearing a mask. How are they going to find you? How are they going to know it's you? You know. So it's really important that you're authentic, and I feel like, you know, a lot of this beast energy is really about that reclaiming and release. Call your power back. Calling your power back will release some of the masking. It'll release some of the need to like wear these protective shields and things like that, where people don't really know who you are or you don't feel safe knowing who you are. Okay. When you're really protected, it really does help you be more authentic. Okay. Because you know that you're protected. So, and we have shadow, wholeness, integration, repressed emotions. These emotions, I talked about this in another group, I think. Repressed emotions here, group 4. This is really important that whatever you're pushing down, it's time for it to get expression. Okay, whether it's through your art, through your creation, that creative process we were talking about, that is a really good place to express, to find inspiration, okay? To find, perhaps it gives you clarity about a new product or going to college or a new turn in your career or something like that, okay? So it's really important that you pay attention to where you feel led. All right. Okay, group 4, that's what I got for you. I hope that this was, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed doing this one for you. And I appreciate all you guys coming to the live. This is really fun. And I'd like to do more of these as well. Just be live more. I think it's a lot of fun. And frankly, it's kind of easier for me because I don't have to edit it. I'll just be a goofball. So I'll just be goofy all the time. I don't know why I can't see. I can't see all the top. I want to see all of them. Hey everyone. Well, do you have a question, Infinity? I mean, I'm here. You have a question? I mean, it's not really personal readings, but if you have like a general, like collective question, something like that, I might be able to answer a general collective question, depending. Collectively. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I like doing the lives. I I like to do them earlier because it gets so hot. But I have to get myself together. So yeah, I have to get myself together. Guidance for finance. Okay. Is there like a general question for finance? Like, are things going to get better? What was that? That was weird. That was really weird. Huh. That was weird. I don't know what that was. Okay. Finance. Finance. Money, money, money. Who should. Mm, not this deck. Okay. All right. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Longevity. Money in the long run. Is that what we're asking? Like how we're going to do in the long run? How are things going to turn out in the long run? Yeah, I can do that one next. A message from Hakate. Yes, I can do that after this one. Let me go get some tea. I'll be right back. Longevity, financially. The long run. All right. How is the collective going to do in the long run, financially? I saw the Nine of Swords pop out. Worries. Seven of Swords peeked out of my shuffle. Lies, betrayal. Worrying about that betrayal. Money. Worrying about being betrayed, being lied to about the money. Okay, well, I got a plop. Um, take the bottom. Devil. Take the middle. The King of Wands. The World. Okay, tell me about the money here specifically. We have the Nine of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands. Listen, there's definitely some bad energy going on in and around money. Okay. Some energy that cannot be trusted. And I think it's felt here. It's felt. And I feel like this King of Wands is trying to um, open up new possibilities with money. Okay. Um, Possibly even steal. Okay. Or funnel um, money. Okay. Um, Also, I feel like um, maybe there's a fear around misuse as well, but and perhaps there is. Okay. But in the long run, it really feels like this energy here learns the value of money, of what's important, learns how to care for and balance money and needs, and really has more than enough. Learns how to listen to spirit and be guided by spirit and allow spirit to bring inspiration around money and how to move it, and no longer requires or leans on someone else, right? Because this person, this energy, this system, whatever it is always vampiring in some way, looking to, you know, steal in some way or skim in some way or add a fee or something. Um, but there's this energy of really trying to siphon as well. So let me get another card. Clarify the world here. We have this little page. And I got to tell you, there may be a little bit at a time. They may be thinking about just a little bit at a time or ideas, trying to steal a new beginning or um, really, I mean, for some, like embezzlement, just a little bit. And the thing is, I feel like for like there may be this energy of not like nobody would think this person because they're so charismatic, they're so, you know, charming, you know. But in the long run, it feels like, there's a lot of lessons learned here. Being able to move on from that and understand the true value of money and each other. Six of Swords, moving forward, imperfectly, but intact, moving to a new shore and knowing it's there, having faith that it's there. Um, and we have the Three of Wands, making plans, excited, you know, um, excited about the future, excited about what is now possible, because it wasn't possible here. It feels like blockage, but it is possible now. Okay. Um, okay. We have an Ace of Cups here. We have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the King of Pentacles. See, this is success in your business, hard work, people seeing your hard work and determination and coming out a successful businessman, business person. Okay. Getting that cup, getting fulfillment, getting the money, getting the job, getting the thing. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole lot of politics, there's a whole lot of stuff, there's a whole lot. And there are lessons learned. There are lessons learned that allow us to move forward imperfectly, but we do. That allows us to get the cup of fulfillment. And it's a beautiful thing. It is success. It's success that balances. Um, but there's steps to it, right? It's imperfect. Does that answer your question? Hey, Al. So things that will bring financial insurance. Financial, they said something about financial insurance. So things that will bring financial assurance. Yes. Yes. Pay attention to what you feel in your body about these matters. Okay. Pay attention. Okay. Because deep down, especially if you work in money, okay, and you know the frequency of money, you can feel when it's good and you can feel when it's bad. Okay. Because you know money, you know the business. And once you have a feel, no one has to tell you. Okay. And it's developing your psychic sense and focusing it on the money, the thing. Okay. Because you can focus it on anything. You know, you can remote view or you can focus it on the energy of money. And if you're in like a business that there's energy around money, you can learn how to connect with it. So focus on things like things that will bring you assurance. It's a process to success. Okay. It really is. And it seems to me there's a lot of complexity and there are energies that do not mean well around money. They want to steal, they want to skim, they want to pocket. So you have to be sure. You have to be completely sure right now. Because it feels like people, and listen, you know, I don't judge because people are living in cars and going hungry. Okay. So people are trying to do all they can to make money. Okay. They're trying to do everything. So, you know, you have to be assured of what's going on. You have to be very clear. So, did that answer your question? I hope so. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling I'm feeling things are being manipulated. So, Hecate. Let's see. What cards? These. I hope that answered the question. Okay. I'm going to use these cards and use this. Okay. Message from Hecate. Message from Hecate. Message from Hecate. The pack, inner work, deep connections, soul tribe. Hecate is calling people in. She's calling people to her. Okay, now she's activating people, she's calling them in by birds, by dogs, wolves, by symbols, by sight. Some of you may see her, you may dream of her. She may come to you in liminal spaces. Your validation will not be by something mundane. It will be by a spiritual experience with her that you cannot deny. You won't doubt, you won't wonder, and the journey will begin because she'll open a gate for you. She will activate something within you, and you won't be the same. You will be led on a path of knowledge of self and awarenesses of others around you. She will cause you to recall days, times that seem like they were from the past, where you connected with others like you who are weird, who are outside, who were rejected. She'll connect you with times where your gifts helped others in temples and huts and little houses in the middle of nowhere. She'll cause you to remember your sacred self and be unapologetic, to light the fire of the magic within you, to understand that you are more than what you think, what you know. That sacred fire, that ember burning, belongs to no one but you, and no one can take it from you. She calls her pack, and they come running. The flow, recovery, moving on, finding peace. How will you know that this is for you? How will you know that Hecate is calling you? How do you know she's activating you? There will be peace about this. You won't rage. It won't be, is it? There will be a peace and an acceptance about it. You will know. And you will recognize others around you, familiar to you. She is summoning those from before. She is summoning those martyrs, those women, those men. There are many. There are many over lifetimes. Children. All of them. Owl, 36. At night, she flies into dreams. Wisdom, independent thinking, enlightenment. She flies into the liminal space and whispers sacred things to help you remember, to help you know. That sense of safety that you want so badly does not exist. It was an illusion. That past sense is gone. It never was. Life is meant to be lived and experienced fully. Wake up. Denial of self is denial of life, of truth. We have Wayfarer 11. Contemplation, search for truth, inner guidance. When you turn off your inner voice, you are trying to turn off your connection to the divine. Some of you are so psychic, and some of you are so connected to Hecate. You're so deeply connected to her, yet you try to turn it off. You try to deny it. Why? Because it's so powerful. Because it scares you. Because you know that when you connect with this, it's going to change you. It's going to change the game. She changes everything she touches. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay. But don't deny this. If you feel called, if you have dreams, tell me more. Shelter, spiritual growth, accountability, healing. That's why she's there, to help you, not to take from you. She's there to help you grow in your gifts and abilities, to help you in life, to help you heal, and remember who you are. What's the point in remembering the past? To help empower you. It doesn't really matter your name or your rank. What matters is your abilities, the things that you can bring forward. You have all those things. You just have to access them now. We have exhaustion, questioning, motives, realignment. And here we go. Do you feel like you've been on a little bit of a detour? Change is hard. Awakening is hard. And we do detour. I detoured. I detoured for a long, long time. And that's okay. It's part of your journey. It's part of who you are. But it's kind of time to get back on the road. And if you know this, then that is your validation. How you get back on the road, how you choose to do it is really on you, okay? But to not even follow the path, follow the trail that Hecate gives you, just out of curiosity, is to deny something within itself. So, it doesn't mean that you're becoming a devotee. It just means you're curious. And that's okay. You can be curious. Read a book. Find out about her. Perhaps finding out about her will help you find something else. You never know. So that is what I received from Hecate. Was there anything else? Yeah, she's wonderful. Oh, you're a welcome, mind. What's going on with the tower energy? Oh yeah. Woo! Well, first of all, we had that Mercury retrograde. And now we are in Saturn retrograde. It is the time of karma. So, yeah. Uh, if anyone's done you wrong and you've been doing the work and they haven't, there's going to be some karma. karma, uh, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. So, um, a lot of the cardinal signs, like the people who messed them over, like Aries, I think, uh, like people who messed Aries over, like some of them. I'm not an astrologer, so, but yeah, that's what the towers are about. And they're fixing to boom, 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 boom. But the reason we had towers like the last 30 days is because that Mercury retrograde was vicious. It was vicious. It was in Cancer, and it was tough. And we had all the other retrograde energy, and it was. And today is Ball Bart's basket. It is a life changing energy today. If you feel weird, that might be why. Is because of that energy. It's an alignment of like Saturn and Neptune and Pluto, or Mars, Pluto, and something else. So that might be why you feel weird. Or if you have some towers in the next whatever, just know they're kind of faded. Okay. That's how I understand it. They're just things that are clearing out and they have to go. All right. So, oops. So just kind of let it slide. I know it's hard, but it's really, honestly, we don't really know that, like, what it's going to do. I think that's the scary part. We don't really know what it's going to do. So, anywho, well, I enjoyed this live with you guys. I hope to do this more regularly because I really need to do it for the channel and you guys. And I really like doing lives better than like the readings, because then I don't have to really edit it. I just leave everything in and whatever. So yeah, is there a better time to do lives for y'all or no? No. Sorry, I swallowed. Well, I guess I'll close out. Next time I'm gonna flip the camera. So we'll do a little camera flip so y'all can watch it on your phone. All right? Okay, I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for coming to the live, and thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for the donation, Angel. I think that was Angel. I appreciate you. And thank you, Emma, for our new addition who's being initiated. And if you made it this far, leave me a skeleton down below. I will see you, beautiful, magical baddies and lovely friends on the other side. Bye, guys. Be sure to subscribe. How do I do this? Oh, there. In.